Welcome to the Muskegon channel. It's Andy O'Reilly and my buddy Tom Bitson, and we are here at Cinema Carousel today to talk about the Celebrated Service Awards. It's the first time that we gave them kind of a preview of what the Celebrated Service Awards are about, and when the people hit the streets to find the people that were deserving of a Celebrated Service Award this year. So what was that, a few months ago? When does that start?
Well, what we call the Celebrated Service Tagging Initiative.
Tagging Initiative, that's it.
Started back in May, and it ran from May till early June, early July, to where all of us cast members from the entire circuit, including Grand Rapids, Lansing, you name it.
And it goes all over Michigan.
Correct.
Anywhere Celebration Cinema serves the community.
Correct, and we were out and about in the community, anywhere that we happened to feel that we were provided excellent service, or what we call celebrated service. We left what we call a tag. It was a free movie pass for whoever at that business had provided the service. We come back, write up a little story, and put it up on our board.
And then the nominees start. That's a nomination.
And based on that, and we delivered, at the end of July, close to 70 nomination letters.
Really? Across the state?
Just here in Muskegon.
Really?
Just here in Muskegon.
Wow.
And from my own personal feeling, while I was delivering letters, driving by other businesses, it was just one of those things that it was disheartening to a degree, but still felt really good because there were a lot of businesses that are deserving still that weren't nominated this year.
Well,
so Muskegon's, like I said before, Muskegon's in a really good spot for service.
Yeah, it really is. And it's kind of like a secret shopper thing. You don't necessarily know who's coming in and who's going to be looking at you and seeing how you perform.
Exactly.
So kind of at the end of your service or whatever you're doing, boom, surprise, here's your celebration. All right.
Exactly.
So we've got our nominees in.
And then at that point, they decide if they want to accept it, and 26 of them accepted their nomination.
Yeah.
And by the end of August, we had the arduous task of whittling that down to 10 finalists.
See, that's one thing that I have never, through the radio days and everything else, one thing I've never liked to be a part of is to try and decide, because it's hard.
Because somebody's going to be left out.
Yeah.
I mean, and
it's a hard thing. That one, and when they would come to you with like the Secret Santa thing and people would send letters in.
Yes.
What they need, why they need it and all that. No.
Very, very tough.
Very tough. But you whittle it down.
Exactly.
We've got this year's finalist. Is this the grand announcement that we're talking about?
I believe it's kind of here and there in certain circles, but this is the first time I think it's being mainstream bled out into
So it's the big one. This is the big one right here.
Right here.
We're taking it.
Okay, so this year's nominees, we've got the Rec Room.
The Rec Room. Tell me about that.
The Rec Room is
just down the road.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, yeah.
Kind of pro shop type, gym, and Los Amigos Bar and Grill up on Sherman.
Los Amigos, very good.
Pigeon Hill Brewing.
Everybody loves Pigeon Hill.
Well, to go with them, we've got Unruly Brewing too.
So
downtown Western is going to be in a voting battle here next month.
Battle of the Breweries downtown. How about that?
Yep. Returning on the nominees list for another year, Fatty Lumpkins.
Yep, love Brett. His sandwiches are fantastic downtown. And you know what? You take a look at Fatty's. What a location! I mean, he's tucked in the way in the middle of nowhere. Mm-hmm. You try to get in there for lunch, and it's lined up out the door. Yes. Love the place.
The energy around that.
Yeah.
If I don't know how they feel about it, but you call the place a little shack.
And that's it.
But the energy around that place is crazy.
Yeah, love it. All right.
The Hearthstone Bistro.
Love it. Beautiful.
New to Muskegon and the list, Hamburger Mikey.
I mean, that's another entire area.
Those hand-cut fries.
The fries, the neighbors, the neighborhood, the whole rejuvenation of 3rd Street. That's going on. I mean, that's a story in itself down there.
Been with us since the beginning, the Lakeside Emporium.
Yep.
Down on
Been
Lakeside.
there once or twice, if you can see. Right.
It's worth it. Jump across the street down on Lakeside, and you've got Banana Dog Tea.
Haven't been in there yet, but I hear good things.
It's excellent place. They love to see us.
Yeah.
And then our final nominee, Cherokee Restaurant.
I tend to go to the Cherokee quite a bit.
I was there for the first time just the
I
other
read
day.
that the other day.
Yes, I was glad.
What do you mean the first time the other day? How long you lived here?
I've been in Muskegon for over 20 years, and it's the first. I even used to live over by there.
What's up with that, dude?
I work too much.
Yeah. Plus, your wife's probably a pretty good cook too.
I handle the cooking.
Boy. You do handle the cooking. I've seen it. Yeah, you're like a foodie. Yeah.
I know my way around.
Yeah, you do. So let's talk about the process. We've got our nominees now, and
So now-
that's a who's who of Muskegon.
Correct.
It
Well,
really is.
the dates on the voting has changed.
Okay.
So voting doesn't begin until November 8th, Wednesday,
Okay.
November 8th, and will run through Monday, November 20th.
Okay.
And when that time hits, you will go to www.celebratedservice.com.
Yep.
And then there you will see every city in our circuit
Sure.
listed.
Sure.
You're only allowed to vote once per city.
Okay.
But if, I mean, say you live here in Muskegon, but you're from Kalamazoo, you know more of the businesses there in the Kalamazoo Portage area, it's perfectly okay to go ahead and vote
Sure.
for the other markets.
Yeah,
too.
but don't, because Muskegon rolls. We all
Well,
know that.
you won't be wasting your Muskegon vote. You'll still have the Muskegon vote you can give. So, but good luck deciding which of the 10 you want.
Right.
But you can only vote once per city. So,
Talk about the nominees now. What can they do and what can't they do to try and get the word out about people voting for them?
because it's a celebrated service award, the only thing we would say they can't do is don't try to sabotage one of the other nominees, which is no worry. But they are allowed to reach out to their base,
social media, everything.
However way. I mean, mailing lists, social media, email blast, phone calls.
Whatever it takes.
Most of them, I remember Mr. Quick, the first home winner, they were handing out the cards every transaction.
Really?
Yep, so the little cards that give you the voter information. And it didn't just highlight them, it did highlight everybody, but at the same time, they were making sure they were connecting with their people.
Here's the list, but vote for us.
Exactly.
Right, perfect.
Exactly. I mean, look at Getty Street Grill last year. They're
Getty
still
Street Grill.
All of the previous winners are still prime examples of what this award is about.
Yeah, absolutely.
They do get that conversation going of what prime great celebrated service is.
What are they doing right?
So exactly. Well, that is it. It is the right thing to do.
Right. So this is exciting. What are they in for if they win this thing now?
The big cash award, we give the big $30,000, but it's $5,000 per city. So that's a cash award.
That's a big award.
A VIP party for everybody that works for that business.
Yep.
We host that. They have 10 movie passes every month of the year that they're allowed to use however they want.
Nice.
If they want to use that to award their employees, they want to do that to give back to their guests who helped them get here.
Whatever it takes.
And then on top of that, they're on our screens the entire year.
That's a big.
They
that's
start
a big
every
value.
show.
That's a big value.
Exactly.
It's a big value. So these are awesome things, and it's great. One of the things I love about covering this thing is it's kind of in the grain of what we do.
Right.
You know, we want to point the great things out that go on in Muskegon and the people that really do incredible things.
Yes.
And it's tough for these small businesses, like a lot of these that you pointed out, to come up with that kind of money for the advertising value and to honestly get the value out of that ad dollar.
Right, and it's
so
that
this
opportunity.
is a big deal for them.
The opportunity to go beyond just word of mouth.
Right.
And the beauty of this award is that's how you win.
Yeah.
So
it's a great thing. Let's talk about that shirt. I mean,
oh yes.
Yeah, we got a little Star Wars action coming our way.
December is the latest one, and then next year they just announced the title for the Han Solo movie. Ron Howard just finished up principal photography.
Ron Howard's doing that one?
They were having director issues, and when the last guy had to step away, Ron Howard filled the shoes and finished the project.
Whoa.
And he announced via social media the title, much in the vein of Rogue One.
Yeah.
This movie will be called Solo, a Star Wars story.
Very cool.
Still no details
right
on the story, but we've got to get through The Last Jedi first in December. And honestly, that's kind of the heart of December. We've got a fully stacked November kicking off the holiday season.
I knew he was going to get to a list of movies. It always happens. What do we got coming up, man?
Well, the holiday kickoff is Bad Moms Christmas on November 1st,
okay.
Which is the sequel to Bad Moms. We do here at the Cinema Carousel have a Ladies' Night Out event on Thursday, November 2nd at 7 o'clock. I believe tickets are still available. If you're not familiar, some moms who had to find some balance in their life.
Yeah.
This time around, their moms are involved. But that same weekend, Thor Ragnarok,
Okay.
the third of the series of the Mighty Thor movies, leading up to what's going to be this May's latest Avengers movie.
Yep.
On November 10th, we've got a remake of Agatha Christie's Murder on the Orient Express.
That
with a
looks awesome.
Fully loaded cast.
I saw my first preview for that thing not too long ago.
Yes.
That looks kick-ass.
Being led by Daisy Ridley, who
Yep.
will be here again on December 15th in Star Wars.
Yep.
Johnny Depp, Michelle Pfeiffer, Judi Dench, Kenneth Branagh, Willem Dafoe.
Heavyweights.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's only a few. The following week is Justice League,
Yep.
along with one I know you're looking forward to, Wonder.
I
About
saw
the young man,
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of like Masked as a kid.
the one I cried.
Oh,
with the
absolutely.
Yeah, that's.
It's and so far.
Don't tell anybody I'm a softie, okay?
And then the final big one leading into Thanksgiving is Coco,
Okay.
Disney Pixar.
Oh, awesome.
It's kind of we've gotten used to the Disney princess things. This one takes a bit of a spin. It's set in Mexico, and this one's actually about an aspiring musician who teams up with a trickster on a journey through the land of the dead.
Wow.
It's going to be quite the visual spectacle, which we expect nothing less from Pixar. And I'm sorry, Pixar is one of the best storytellers.
Love
out
it.
there.
I mean, look at Pixar right there.
Exactly.
You can't beat
Exactly.
Pixar, man.
Along with Star Wars on December 15th, we've
Yep.
got Ferdinand.
Okay.
For most of us old people, we remember the book, Ferdinand the Bull. It's an endearing classic story.
All right. I was listening to Kiss records. He was
There you
reading
go.
Ferdinand.
I was a little more well-rounded, I guess.
It's coming from the guy who dresses up like Peter Criss every Halloween.
And speaking of such, but yes, Ferdinand, for the kids, the big WWE fans, Ferdinand is voiced by none other than John Cena.
Oh, very cool.
So ought to be a good one. And then leading into Christmas, we've got Jumanji,
Yep.
Welcome to the Jungle,
Cool.
with The Rock and Jack Black. And this time, some kids find the game and actually get pulled into the game.
Fun.
And let's just say Jack Black and The Rock play game version pairings of the kids. Very, very exciting.
Fair enough.
And then on the 22nd, Pitch Perfect 3
Nice.
leads into Christmas. And for those of you,
You need one of these.
yes, holiday preview experience is
Yep.
this coming Monday,
Okay.
the 23rd. Buckets officially go on sale with the preview experience. It's 7 o'clock that night. I'm not sure if there are seats left, but by the time that 7 o'clock hour hits, that concession stand in the box office will be rolling these buckets out.
Perfect.
So if you're not able to make the preview experience, you can hop in and start getting those buckets right away.
Celebrated service. We got a movie preview. We got everything we could possibly get out of Cinema Carousel today. Stay tuned for the voting. We'll put the links right here on the Muskegon channel. Tom Bitson, always great to see you.
Absolutely. Thank
Get
you.
that voting going and be proud of these local establishments that have earned their chance to win that Celebrated Service Award from Celebration Cinema right here in Muskegon.